Hey, how you doing? So let's get the pink elephant out of the room. Can I walk around? Okay. Yes, I am a woman. I was born a woman, and I have a beard. Now that we're done with that, I'm going to introduce my story and talk to you about God's awesome grace. Is that okay? All right, awesome. So I'm going to read something from Scripture real quick, because I believe that this has a lot to do with what she wants to bring forth. And it's from Joel 2:25. It's something we've heard a lot of. And it says, I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar, the palmer worm, my great army which I send among you. And you shall eat in plenty and be satisfied, and shall praise the name of Jehovah your God, who has dealt wondrously with you, and you shall, my people, not be put to shame. And then on verse 28 it says, it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. So what does that got to do with a dream? In my opinion, when you think about a dream is an idea and a thought first in your mind. When I think about this whole vision for the youth, I think about where I was at their age when I was dreaming. And I think about where the beginning of a dream comes from, and that's from God. And when I thought about a God dream, I thought about the fact that it's not so much that we dream, but it's that he dreamed of us first, and that's why we're here. So when I thought about a God dream, I looked at the youth and I looked at everybody in here, and I said, God, what do you want to say to them? What do you want to do to inspire them, to make them want to go? So I decided that I'm just going to give you a snippet of my story, but show you how God's dream can rescind through time and allow his stuff to prosper. Because we're God's dream, because you're God's dream, because you're God's dream, because he thought of you before your mama and daddy did. A lot of us got here and our parents wasn't trying to get us here anyway. So we had to have been on somebody's mind, right? So God had you on his mind. He was like, you're going to be rubbing stuff with your Afro Puffs, girl, walking hard, right? He was telling you, so when you wear that hat, it's going to be swagged out, and that one beside you going to think it's the flyest thing ever in 20 years. He dreamed of every single one of us. He breathed life in every single one of us the moment he thought of us. That's what's so amazing. What happens is that when we go through life, like for me, my parents didn't make good decisions. None of us do. It put me on a road that had nothing to do with the dream that God instilled in me before I got here. So it led me down to make some crazy decisions, fall in love with some crazy people, and do some crazy, crazy things that my grandmama never did teach me in church. Okay? But his dream kept breathing in me and saying, you still gotta go. Don't give up. Don't give up on you. When people say that a dream dies, in my opinion, that's a lie. There's a lot of graves right now, guys and girls, and there's a lot of dreams just hovering because there was a sign to that soul that was supposed to accomplish it. So the dream don't die.